Alright, cool. 41. I'm going to check something. I don't need to upgrade that. Monday, Thursday, Sunday. Alright, I'm gonna leave that for tomorrow then. Okay. Alright. Let me switch back then. Let's finish. Okay.
By wielding, hold the line.
The wrong touch of the teeth.
Finally, okay. Let's go. Finish the Archon quest. I think I need to fast forward a day. Apparently I don't.
Hey, Dia.
Right on time. We'll know any.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well. Have you been friends for a long time?
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior, she never misuses her powers against others.
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say, never take the fight outside the ring.
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. It takes strong convictions to be as dedicated as she is, and shoulder that kind of responsibility. Us mercs, on the other hand, we pretty much live from one day to the next.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great too.
Really? Thanks for that.
Oh, Sino's here, and he's pretty early too.
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
Oh, you mean you taught Candace some more persuasive methods?
Right.
Come on in, everyone.
Come on, let's go inside.
Candace, where? Whoa, you look furious.
Do I? Huh. What gave it away?
Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
Perhaps I need to work on my Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Yes, ma'am. Please, don't beat us anymore. We're gonna die.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community, and some even count them as family. You come here, to my village, and you treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal. Tell me, what would you do to you in my position?
Mercy! Please, have mercy.
You've made your bed.
We may both be desert dwellers, but there's one thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of King Deshret will only result in war. And war serves no one. The people of Aru Village care little about which god is in power. A war would only cause us to lose all that we have. And that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
We understand. We're sorry. I'll tell you everything I know. Please, just let us go.
I'm listening.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing about King Deshret's resurrection. Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in King Deshret's resurrection.
They're called village keepers. Slip up again.
Yes, sorry. It was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection and talked us into helping him. In return, he said he'll help facilitate.
That's one.
Huh? One what?
Strike. You get a total of 3. Then, you die by my hand.
Wait, I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything. It was all him. He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. Then the mystery guy takes them from there. You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear. Just ask them if you don't believe me.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
You have to believe me. If I knew that, I would have told you his name right away. I'm not risking another beating to keep his secrets. No way. That guy, he wears a cloak, and he's always careful to cover his face. He calls himself King Deshret's envoy.
I believe I may know what's going on.
Uncle Anpu? What do you mean?
Holy shit, he just killed them.
Speak.
If my suspicions are correct, this mystery man they speak of could be from the academia. Some time ago, people from the academia attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused, insisting that they are part of our community. It strikes me now that this secretive character shares the same goal they had.
Which means it's highly likely that the academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the village keepers right into their hands. They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back? We aren't gonna let that happen.
Not the academia again.
Just as I thought. But what could they want with the village keepers?
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the academia. A change in their... Regardless, our top priority now is locating the village keep.
You're right. Isaka's still waiting.
Time to go. Let's leave.
Yes. Pack up and get ready to leave.
You got it. Candace, I'll let you deal with the radicals. Leave everything
Finally.
outside the village to us.
All right.
It's enough talking. Let's go,
Let's
please.
meet back here once everyone's ready. Let's get some food in us and then where did you come from?
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus.
You were gone for ages, and now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway? Hey, what's with the
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname! Never mind! Paimon's got nothing. There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left. Anyway, you plan to leave Aru Village and keep searching for the
Yep. We're not gonna find out anything. Enough with the silent treatment!
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up.
All Hatham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru Village. Bold of you to question our choices.
Yeah, you're all talk.
While you were investigating, I had my own work to do.
Really?
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you. Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Huh? Right here in
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone.
What does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word the—
You mean some of—
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Remember what Candace said? Most people in Aru Village don't necessarily care. By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share. Glad you're following. Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop. In fact, she's been observing your every move. The reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life.
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You...
Don't change the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and—
Right. You were...
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are King Deshret fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers—
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed...
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurred.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru Village at night. In other words, the young miss was—
Then why would you—
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me.
We're on it!
I mean, just go up to her and say, I know you've been lying. Out with it or you die. That's the most, that's the easiest way.
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier—
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Go ahead and talk to her. Go on.
Is it really that simple?
May I call you hi, Traveler. Do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better? Why's that? That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
Yeah! We came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation. But even so, we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
I wanted... My apologies for posing my questions like that.
Alhaitham told us you have your reasons.
The fact is that I'm... Only some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in...
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise traitors.
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives. Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace. And then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation.
You can tell them.
All right. I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it used to be louder and more frequent. But ever since you arrived in the village...
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's but. Because we're in the middle of a desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
There's really nothing around these parts, except for an old hospital not...
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar. but it's been abandoned.
Oh, it's going down. The creepy route. We're gonna see some ghosts. Not our first time there. Where is that? Okay.
Is this the place? Oh, it's in terrible shape. And there's sand everywhere. Ah, monsters! Watch out!
Oh, there it is. Oh my god. Wait. Wow. I've never been here. Is there actually no way to get out? Oh, this is gonna suck. Fine, I'll go through.
My royals, allow me! Embrace the ice! Here, bring refuge! We should make the most of these supplies.
Just make sure I don't miss anything. I came from there. There's 2 exits. Let me try the one above.
Take flight! My apologies! Hold the line! Take flight! Coming Dr. Large! So then! Let's move out.
Who's this guy? He's just sleeping. Bro, all your friends are dead. Wake up, bro.
By royal decree! Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
Is this the end? I think this is the end. I don't think I can climb up there. Alright. Let's go back to the other entrance.
Oz, reveal thyself! Wings of darkness! Come, sever night! I shall treasure this good fortune.
I can go that way and that way. Right.
By swirling snow!
This is a shit ton of meat. Cool, I'm never gonna run out of this.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
They've been really generous with the meat in Subaru, man. Like I forget what they're called. The big boars. The ones that they ride. They give out like 6 meat. It's actually insane.
Oz, reveal! My apologies!
What's that? Oh, there's one here apparently. Where's that? Oh, I see it. It's on top of there.
Listen, as long as you stick to your own path, it doesn't matter what Mother Nature's
Let's grab this as well.
We'll need more where that can.
Take flight!
Holy shit, all mother mode. That did nothing. I thought it was gonna take all of them at once. That was a waste. Nah, whatever. I need to go back there. Let me get these 2 chests and I'll go back there.
Take flight. By royal covenant of the deep. Let's move out.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, seems suitably sophisticated.
Let me check my gems. Oh damn. Completely forgot about this. We are at 63. I'm guaranteed 1 5-star now. Well, not guaranteed, but close to. I will be when 3.3 comes out, but I want to get to 180 though, which is 3 times as much as I have now. Oh no. Where's the monster camp? I think it's behind this.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Embrace the ice. Rest and reap.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
Anything else I'm missing here? Don't think so. I think this is cleared out pretty much. You can die as well. Let me hit you. Holy fuck. How are you not hitting? It's right there. Oh my god, hit. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. There's no other chest there. I need sigils. 20 of them. Right. Let's go back. Let's continue with this. Let me clear out this whole place before I go there. So I need to kill this guy as well.
Whirling snow!
I'll take my leave.
Take flight!
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Where did I enter? Where's the one I fell down from? Where did I fall down from? What the hell? I swear I was somewhere here. It's gone. What the hell? Oh, it's here. Okay. I fell down from here.
By royal billowing snow! Hold the line! Coming Santoral! So rude! They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected. Super strong bandits? Or monsters taller than buildings dropping out of the sky? Or... He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one.
Bruh, I could have done that. Don't even need to think about it.
Let's go in and take a look.
He acted like he was such a big boss. He was like, oh, I did all this thinking. I'm gonna activate this pillar. What the fuck?
Hey, we haven't found squat. Are you sure we aren't wasting our time here?
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then, I'm taking a break.
And just like that, he sits down. Wait, he even brought a book to read? What are you reading? Let Paimon...
Okay, sure.
Huh? The natural position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion in contrast with an object in forced motion? Huh? When free from external influences, every entity displays the tendency to follow its natural trajectory?
So, you got that?
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya! How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this. Hey! Paimon's your Tibet travel guide. Paimon knows plenty of useful stuff already. And anyway, it's not Paimon's fault that... Paimon's getting so sleepy. Huh? What was that sound?
There it is. It's coming from that direction.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
It's from below.
But there's...
Something is off about the interior here. As I thought.
Wow. It's like they... Oh, it looks like there are other mech...
Can I go back above? Thank you. I just wanna get all the stuff from here. If I missed anything. These two are locked. There's one over there and one over here. Right. Maybe one we... Oh, shit, there's one over there. I didn't see that. Let me grab that. Let's put a quick Dendro character here. Where's my Dendro? You.
This world
And
is
to
full of
put-
unsolved mysteries.
Put Sucrose.
I can do it.
The best anime character. That's number 1. And I'm guessing the other 2 you need to unlock. Right. Ancient key. Am I missing something? Oh, you have to fight them. You... If it was that easy, come on. They should have been there already. Okay, that's number 2. And let me guess the last one's also like that as well. Yup.
Spring force! Animal 6308. Absorption test. Animal hypostasis emulation.
There you go, that'll kill them. Maybe. Apparently not.
Animal test 6308. Stand clear. Animal test 6308.
Bruh. Come on.
Scatter.
There you go.
Mark 2. Propagate. Absorption test.
Sucrose is gonna die. She's hard carrying right now. Because she's my only built character in this team. Oh, come on. Don't do this.
Scatter. Animal test 6308. Don't break my glove.
No, don't do this.
Stand clear. Animal test 6308. Animal
There you go, there you go.
Scatter. Spring force.
Die, 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 die. Thank you. Now let's go back. 500k, not bad. Not bad. I want to get to mill before I even think about going to... before I even do Ascension quest. Damn, nice. Biryani. Unless it's actually for the staff. In which case these guys aren't getting fed well. But if it's not and it's for everyone, that's pretty good. They're getting fed really well.
Look, there's someone over there. Good idea. Let's approach.
Wait. You're...
He can't speak, and his eyes are unfocused. But he looks too young to be anyone's grandfather. Also,
Didn't expect to see him here.
you know him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the Academia.
He's a scholar too? Is he the kind that holes up in a forest and mumbles stuff about training?
No. And that... Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone reach Satyavada life. Leaving that question aside for the moment, him being here alone means that we might be too late. Looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Loaded?
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry. The symptoms are identical.
Huh?
Allow me to jog your memory. Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Oh!
Correct. The Academia is behind all of this. It isn't difficult to deduce their ration.
First, the Academia spread a false rumor of King Deshret's resurrection.
These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Aru village leapt into action. Unbeknownst to them, of course. As well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own ends, this scheme has one further advantage to the Academia.
All life for the desert dwellers has been brutal ever since King Deshret's death all those years ago.
Many would give everything they have for the prospect of something better. Anyone looking to exploit that for their own ends simply needs to make a few empty promises.
Even if complications arise, people will see that those involved are all followers of King Deshret,
and look for no further explanation than differences of belief. A deep-seated the notion of an Academia plot would...
Oh, that makes a lot of sense, but there's still one very important question. Wasn't it the Academia that brought the scholars to Aru village in the...
Throughout this process, first, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were exiles. And finally, an exile is still patently a living, breathing human being. But if you can't find someone, you have no way of knowing what exactly happened to them. That makes missing people an ideal resource.
Resource? For...
One possibility is that the information in their brains...
Extracted?
With the technology of the Sumeru perhaps the process caused them great suffering, which is why...
So, the human brain... Nope, nah.
I'm the Academia scribe, after all. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, or perhaps his curiosity got the better of him.
Hyman's a little confused.
The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer. That's right. To some scholars, gaining knowledge about the gods is their entire life's pursuit. Extracting canned knowledge is just one of the extreme measures they turn. However, I can't help but the academia is going out of their way to look. I've spent quite some time trying to analyze the contents of the divine knowledge capsule, but to no avail. It seems like my way of thinking is too different from theirs.
You mean you're not even slightly interested in getting your hands on this forbidden stuff?
All scholars seek to expand the horizons of knowledge, but I'm not particularly interested in gods, so I don't share their degree of zealotry. Extracting information from people as if they were lifeless objects? If this is the direction of academic progress, then the academia may as well shut its doors.
Sounds like you're really against all this.
Of course. The academia's actions run contrary to their rules. Whether it be academics or knowledge, everything has its boundaries. If those lines are crossed, the rules and order that govern everything in the world will be destroyed. This matter needs to be corrected, just like fixing a typo in a book.
Wait, didn't you step in to help because you felt sympathy for those poor people?
Not to be callous, but no. My criteria are a little more restrictive than that. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru, and the same can be said for the rest of Teyvat as well. What do you plan to do about that? Save every last person?
Probably not. Paimon's not sure.
You can say that. Simply put, I don't blindly place my faith into strength or heroism. I do what I want. The Divine Knowledge Capsule is something I want to investigate in full. That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers.
Paimon's been wanting to say this for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in the academia, but you're not one of them. You're their weirdo.
You're probably right. Though I must say, I quite enjoy this feeling of being the odd one out. Uniqueness is also an asset, is it not?
Wow, that's a great way to think about it. Paimon's really impressed. If only Miss Shani had a similar mind.
I'm just a more likable. He won't last long if we leave him here. We'll work out our next step.
Is that it? I swear there was meant to be a key here. Right, no, I already came from here. It was this way. Is there not a key anywhere? Oh, come on. There has to be a key somewhere. Really? Dusty tableware. Oh wait, no, I already pressed that. Let me just check everything here. Make sure I didn't miss anything. No. Already checked that. Emergency notes. I'm gonna search it up. I'm gonna search it up. Okay. Apparently you need to finish the act and then it will spawn. I don't know why, but that is how it is, then fine.
We're back!
You must be tired. You should.
What's the situation?
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather. Nevertheless, he's one of the people we're trying to find.
So, at one point in time, the abandoned Elazar hospital served as the academia's site for—
Yep, pretty much!
Their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru village. Yet, they fled once we were headed to the village. Almost as if they knew.
We may have a mole in our midst. One of us could be secretly revealing our whereabouts to the acad.
Huh? Are our...
Looks like none of you have realized wherein lies the issue. Sino, you're the reason.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Choose your next word.
It is simply a logical inference.
So what you're saying is interesting. And here I thought you were the most.
I know. You have a point. But I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Sino isn't like—
What are you trying to say?
Do you still remember who you are, General? As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Before you can— Simply put, the academia has traditionally allowed you access to a wealth of— If you want to raise a vicious wolf.
The academia?
It's not that simple. The academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have every so often comes a Nyagarbaha day. On this day, the academia enters new information into the Akasha through knowledge capsules. I remember seeing a thick notebook next to the control panel once. Its contents were all about the general—
You're saying that the academia entered my information, but what's the point in doing that?
The Akasha is capable of computation. The Akasha's algorithms are entirely capable of predicting your movements using the data entered. When you would depart, the route you would follow, your destination.
It predicted my every move.
The academia has been watching you longer than you think. However, the fact that you resigned is proof that their suspicions were well-founded.
So that's how it is. Sino adheres to his principles, so tenacity of will and steadfast faith are worthless to the academia. They need scholars who are easily pliable and mindlessly go after anything they can profit from. Sino, don't take it to heart.
They escaped.
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have known.
I have an idea. If they predicted my movements,
Whoa, you
There is always an opportunity
Oh, so that's how it... If the academia is trying to avoid Sino, then the... Yep, that's right.
they'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going. I must go.
There's also something I want to investigate.
Let's go, guys! After him!
Please, wait! I want to go too.
You
I want to find Grandpa.
Everyone, I leave him in your hands.
Yay! Let's go! Remember
Aren't you meant to
catch
say,
and play
like,
with you?
no way in that
Kinda
situation?
feels like we're missing
She just said,
someone, though.
okay. What? You're just gonna let a kid go out. Okay. Okay. To go babysit as well now.
So, where do we go from here?
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the desert.
know the desert like the back of my hand.
Is that because you play here a lot?
Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost in the desert, but I was the one who brought him back.
Bro, at this pace, we're never gonna get there. Please. Please hurry up.
There's something here. What's this?
It's buried in the sand. Looks like...
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work. Okay.
These are likely fragments of an Academia-developed device, something akin to a headset. Looks like there were more than one village keeper. They must have been escorted this way, because there are... Let's split up and search the...
Is this what we're searching for? It looks kind of scary.
This is definitely a device used to extract...
How did it end up buried in the sand? They must have been attacked a...
Wait, what?
Grandpa, I hope you're okay.
Don't worry. Your grandpa's gonna be...
Razak didn't display any signs of starvation or dehydration.
We should be able to catch...
One more thing. Given that the device... I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
Let's keep going. They can't have gone
Ugh, but running on sand is so tiring.
But you're flying, aren't you, Paimon? Is flying over sand tiring too?
Ugh, of course it is.
Voices, over there. It sounds like an argument.
Whoa, you have really good ears.
Can I move?
Don't
Okay.
get any closer. They'll
Apparently
notice
not.
us.
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen in.
If you had informed me sooner, there'd be plenty
You're one of us. We would never.
scholars. You don't know as much as I do.
I knew it.
Dia? Why would you? Dia!
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa?
Well,
This
You've betrayed Aru village?
so, this is the... Dear, you'd be better off as my assistant than hanging around with this motley crew.
I'm not the type that's easily swayed, Raman. You of all...
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
Shut it, Paimon.
It doesn't matter. Whichever side you pick, nothing can deter us from the grand...
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that more than anyone. Have all your years as a merc taught you nothing about placing hopes in a ruler?
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of King Deshret. Whether I live by the edge of the sword or in peaceful comfort, my soul will...
It's not too late yet. The village mad scholars aren't gonna bring King Deshret back to life.
You don't understand, my dear lady. Pursuing our faith is our purpose in life. Even if the chance of success is 1 in a million, we must be willing to give everything we have.
Even if it'll expose you to the Academia? Even if they end up disbanding the Eremites? Your Eremites, which you've worked so hard for all these years?
Yes. We've waited a long time for this day to come. The sun, with these scholars in our custody, will stomp the Academia's forces and fight our way beyond the wall of Samiel.
Ridiculous. Think about it. The Academia controls the entirety of Sumeru. Your powers are negligible in comparison. If you still don't believe me, then try asking these 2 men. They're also against the Academia, but neither of them are as arrogant as you are.
They look more like pawns of the Academia to me. Why would I listen to anything the people of Greater Lord Rukkhadevada have to say? Filthy traitors. Your god abandoned all honor and betrayed King Deshret. We desert dwellers will never trust the likes of you.
It's impossible to communicate with someone so hostile. Perhaps we should.
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the academia? These people have no value as bargaining chips, but I could be persuaded to take their place as your next hostage. These scholars were exiled from the academia. I, on the other hand, am their current scribe, and will be a much greater asset to you.
Wait, you can't be serious.
So, you want to trade?
Precisely.
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you instead?
Well, that would be bad. However, I'd get the chance to observe the scholars.
Think you can talk me over with that confident look of yours?
I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm using this as a means of joining forces against the academia.
You are the scribe. What do you have against the academia?
Not all desert dwellers believe in King Deshret, and the same applies to the academia. Why must all knowledge seekers approve of the academia's way of doing things?
You academia scum. Every last one of you is nothing but a hypocrite, just like everyone else on the other side of that.
Not so fast. I'll hate them. Do you stand by everything you just said? You know you're making a dangerous decision.
I do.
Good. Rahman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can't take the followers of the Dendro Archon at their word, but what about me? Do you trust me?
We've known each other for years. Of course I do.
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their honesty with... Come on, Rahman, don't be a coward. If you're serious about taking on the academia, you need to steel yourself. You can't be afraid.
An arm from the Flame Mane. What if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're mercs.
You're not wrong, but this is different. I promised my friends...
Let's do it right here then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Don't listen to him! He's not even trying to negotiate! He just wants to make things more difficult!
That's fine.
Are you crazy?
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Rama...
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
No! Dia! What are you gonna do? Think of something!
You don't have to go there.
That's not for you to...
Do it!
Dia! Run!
The face.
Stop!
Knew it.
What's wrong? Can't do it?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your arm is no different than cutting off my own fingers. Where's the sense in cutting my own kin to pieces? You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take your friend.
Phew. I was really counting on him not going through with it.
Dia! That was crazy! Have you all lost your minds? What if he'd actually cut your arm off?
Then I just have to hold my claymore with my left arm. Okay, I'm sorry. But sometimes when you're out on a limb, you gotta double down to seal the deal, you know?
Don't ever make a promise like that again. I can deal with the likes of them. If it came down to it, you would not lose to them either.
I don't doubt it, Sino. But this is about more than me and them. There's a lot more where they came from. Even if we got rid of one bunch of radicals, there are others out there. Wiping them out would do more harm than good.
As you wish.
I'm sorry, Dia. I should have stayed put and listened. I should have trusted you.
It's okay. I promised you I'd help find your grandpa, so I'll do whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes? You just might be scholar material.
Huh? Are you serious?
The Eremites once said that I was a lunatic. Perhaps a little madness is essential to be successful in research.
Why does it feel like he's using his praise for me as an excuse to brag about himself? Okay, let's get moving. We should head back to the village and rest up. Today was just a trial run. Noon tomorrow is gonna be the hard part.
What did it say? Following morning. Alright. Following morning. What does that mean? I think I have to wait another day.
Guess we can rest a bit.
No, it's still Act 4. Alright. Here? Probably, yeah.
You're all here so early.
Looks like we have everyone here. Isak, are you sure you want to come with us?
I'll watch from a safe distance.
Okay.
Dia, wait.
What's the matter?
I heard that you were...
Fine.
Oz, reveal thyself. Rest, rebuild. Take flight. My apologies.
Well done. Go, 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 go. Ha 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 ha. Okay, quick, 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 quick. Thank you.
We'll need more where that came from.
Whirling snow.
for a
Looking
punch.
for trouble?
By royal decree, bankrupt you! Hold the line!
We'll meet again.
Take flight! Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
Oz, reveal thyself! Wings of darkness! Succor swirl! Allow me! Billowing surge!
Provisions are
Waste
vital.
of a kokanee out there. Wasn't worth it. Huh. Whatever.
Let's move out. Let's move out.
Oh, speedrunning this. Oh crap, I need to turn this off. Thank you.
Let's move out.
Okay, what? What? Not cool. How the hell do I get up there?
So this is the thrill of adventure. Let's move out.
Crap, 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 crap. Don't do this to me. No, what is this? Okay, that's definitely not the way. Let me try that again.
Let's move out.
Maybe it's somewhere down here? Apparently not. Did I do it? Is it this way? Oh my god. Ho 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 ho, nice. Wait a minute, I have to go back all the way. Don't do this to me. I'm there, I'm just right here. Thank you, thank you. Cool, cool, cool.
Provisions are vital.
Let me see if I missed anything else. There's that thing as well. I want to do that. Okay, Seely, make your way.
Let's move out. So this is the thrill of adventure.
Let me kill these sumpter beasts.
I see through you. Killjoy. We've only just begun. You can't run.
Oh my god, stop. Stop.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Is that all you got?
My apologies!
That's it, that's it. Deluke time.
This?
Stop dying. No, that. This guy.
Rest and breathe it!
Roasted fried. This was well done. You need to hurry up.
A fresh maneuver!
Clogged. Cook this.
It's fully heal. That's a full heal. Cool. Something over there. Where is that? It's somewhere here. I can't find it. Oh, it's up there. Oh, that's how you get it. I'll kill you. Give me a second.
Where do you think you're going?
Coming from above! Surrender! Revenant of the deep!
just need to get my Kokomi's energy recharge just a little bit higher. When that's done, she's gonna be sick. I'm just gonna be popping ults one after another. It's gonna be so good. Right now she just barely gets an ult. She gets like what, that's 75% from a few enemies. Oh, there it is. It's over here. Thank you. Oh shit. What is this? Huh. This is weird. I don't want to fall. It's taking me somewhere. Oh crap, I fell. Well, I don't give a damn. Let me go back. I'm gonna have to walk back there.
Uh-oh. Is it because Paimon overslept by 5 minutes?
Is everything ready?
Absolutely. You brought fewer people than I am.
Bring him out.
Grandpa! Why is there only one of...
Raman, I've always thought of you as a man of his...
It's a 1-for-1 exchange. And let me put it this way. Agreeing to any kind of deal with the Dendro Archon's people is already...
You stay right there!
Playmate! What do you think you're doing?
Grandpa!
Don't you see this blade here? You coward! Why are your hands shaking? Wait a second! It's a earthquake!
Grandpa! Paimon's dizzy.
This day's going just great.
The sand dune collapsed. I saw an energy field. It glowed green with dendro. Just like you said, it may well have been the The Dendro Archon. The present one.
Grandpa? Grandpa?
Hey, look around.
Did there used to be a temple?
It seems that when the sand dune collapsed, it exposed these underground... The symbols on the gate belong to King Deshret's civilization. This structure must be ancient. Over time, It could have been an underground palace in the distant past.
Oh, a miracle. Praise King Deshret!
What's he doing here?
They must have fallen down here with us. Most of them seem in really bad shape.
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the time for conflict.
He said
As it happens, I wanted...
What are you doing?
Don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power protects us from harm, and the next, two major deities are vying to showcase their power to us. It would be a shame not to witness them both.
Paimon thought you weren't interested in gods.
Indeed. In my view, gods are just a higher form of living being. Or creature you could... New discoveries are always worth investigating.
Raman, what are you gonna do about...
I'll just let them lay here. King Desh...
Oh, new teleport point. And it wasn't even unlocked. Where is the teleport point? What? It said new teleport point unlocked. Huh. Okay.
Let's move out.
It's just a domain. Alright.
It's full of life here. This defies comprehension. It looked completely...
Yeah, and there's so many plants. It's so pretty.
Sir Raman.
Huh?
Do
Are you mocking me?
interpret it however you want. But there's something I'd like to draw your attention to.
Whatever you say.
There's nothing to be angry about. Think of the...
It does seem kind of strange. If that's true, then we might...
Let's move out. Let's move out.
Okay. Why is it... Go away. Oh, okay.
My apologies.
Okay, I'm lost. What the fuck happened? I'm so lost right now. That messed with my head for a second. Ho ho ho. Oh, come on.
By royal whirling step.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Wait. Oh my god, I need to do it from the start again. I'm stupid. I understand what I need to do. Go. Go, 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 go. Do that. Okay. Now do this. How simple.
Embrace the ice. Hold the line. Taurus, bring refuge.
That did it. What? What? Oh.
Now that's a sight to see. King Deshret's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
Sure are a lot of plants for a desert.
That's what I call divine providence of King Deshret.
Another fucking tree. We've seen so many trees. The third tree, I think.
Getting brighter! Oh, it looks so beautiful!
Wait. What's that?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something among them.
These are King Deshret.
They left something behind.
What does it say?
Here lies our faithful. His wisdom is a miracle among the people.
You can read ancient king.
Of course. Every student needs to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
He's not serious.
There's still something off about this place. The elemental energy here is too concentrated. The scent of life.
Is this it?
Analyzing.
There seems to be a hidden message among the... Excellent. There's a device from King Deshret's civilization.
Isn't sharing knowledge?
Yes. However, you'll understand after watching it.
Civilization is born of knowledge, but so too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. King Deshret brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for greater Lord Rukkhadevata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping King Deshret to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death, for I sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep. Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
What was that?
The priest's memories.
No, impossible.
Greater
So
Lord
Nahida is the
Rukkhadevata.
actual Dendro Archon, the original one. That's
So
mad.
the former Dendro Archon and King Deshret were never enemies.
But this
Was that the former...
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to doubt King Deshret's technology. You've just witnessed his
I've never heard the surviving followers of King Deshret all gathered in Aru village. King Deshret's death, the all but total annihilation. We saw her as nothing more than a traitor, who stabbed us in the back in our moment of crisis. Just like us humans. Fighting, feuding, double-crossing each other.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, how could I ever begin to accept this? The truth is so far from...
Raman, give it a rest. You're starting to make a...
My Aramites and...
Hey, how you doing?
I should probably go.
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. I feel deeply ashamed of everything I've done. But please, give me some time.
It's not gonna be...
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with.
When would be a good time for a...
Tomorrow. I'll convince and I'll return every last one of your mad...
You seem to finally understand that our true...
Yes. The gods never gave up on anyone. It's the people responsible for all this that need...
That must have been rough.
At
But
least
he
we get a
seems
good
to have
ending.
figured things out now.
Ramon's no fool. Being the leader of your own faction in the desert is no easy feat. It's too bad he was held back by his belief in King Deshret. But now that that's changed, I guess we have...
The outcome...
We should get going too. Let's head back. Sino, we're leaving.
Stop yelling.
Raman,
Everything's been arranged.
I guess all I can say now...
Ah, don't mention it. But
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell.
We've been all over the desert trying...
That's right.
General Mahamatra? No, no.
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on...
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves.
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
I could.
Please have mercy.
Start talking.
So, your superiors have kept you quite busy recently. Why? What are they trying to accomplish?
They, want...
Don't play dumb. They extract divine canned knowledge.
I don't...
Well, you better start talking.
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
Be my guest. Huh?
Huh?
Uh-huh. That sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor.
How did you know?
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between. The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if...
Continue.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor. He brought a gnosis and said he wanted to borrow the Academia's research facility. The Doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression changed. He asked them, "Do you wish to create a god?"
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of academia looks like.
First, the Academia spent a long time constructing a divine vessel, which was based on an exquisite humanoid puppet. After that, they harvested dreams via the Zeb-Zerus Festival Samsara, maximizing the Akasha's output. With the Doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency, they were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine core. Next, they decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom. For that to happen,
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine or...
Call it an educated guess? The Academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the Scholar's madness for centuries, but to know if nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely you can see if it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the God of Wisdom's omniscience and
You must have noticed by now. The Academia doesn't care about who their god is. It's the ability. It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sources of light. For the sages, their only source of hope is the existence of a deity who embodies the acme of wisdom. This is but a form of phototaxis. For many scholars, the absence of a god of wisdom means stumbling in the darkness for the duration of their lives.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali? Is she not a true god present in this world?
From the beginning, the Academia has never treated her as a god. When the Academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, the sages hoped that she would be as wise. They found that at the time, she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child. The sages never had a ruder awakening. This forced them to accept that Greater Lord, not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's Gnosis, had been used to power the Akasha this entire time. By herself, she has neither an Archon's raw power, nor the spectacular insight expected. Slowly but surely, people began...
So...
All right, let's try to keep our cool. Raman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village. And these two scholars, they're coming too.
Sure.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them. The two new scholars are being kept under close supervision, too. Really great work, everyone.
The atmosphere. Hey! Say something! Stop spacing out!
Come on, is there...
Or I c-
Oh! Prime...
Do you have any plans, Traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
So you were still withholding some information?
Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal.
What a whirlwind of a story. I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
It seems like there will be more issues to face in the days ahead than I'd anticipated.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move.
It's time to make a...
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
So, everyone.
Crush the sages?
Well, let's...
The next time we gather here, we must...
Yep,
Oh, now we're on Act 5, huh? Act 5 time? Act 5. Ooh, I've unlocked this. That's cool. These are all done. Before I do anything, I want to go... Where was it? It's here. Because I've started Act 5. I want to go find that key.
You are...
Let's go. Found it. Let's get up here. There better be something good in that chest, bro. Maybe there's something to do with it. I don't know. Whatever. I didn't understand anything. There's 6 of these. Let me go and see. What is it called? It's somewhere here. It's, no, not mysterious flyer. Treasure map. Wasn't any of these. Alright, I didn't go. I don't understand. Right, it is shot. What am I doing? 64. Cool. Let's go do Sinus one real quick. And then we'll stop. That'll be good enough for now. Finish Sinus one. What does this do? Collect wood. What kind of wood? I don't know. Let's remove. We don't need anything. Let's use our Sealy. I like Sealy. Let's go from here. Maybe we can glide down.
What should I do now? If only Sino was still around.
Excuse?
Oh, I appreciate the concern, but who are you? Ah, friends of Sino. Well, I suppose it's not a secret or anything. My name is Nabil. I'm a Matra in the Academia. A case involving the smuggling of canned knowledge has come to our attention recently, but...
Huh? You mean the
Well, not exactly. I suppose the main problem is that the case suddenly came up after General Mahamatra Sino left to go somewhere. It would be a real headache for us to given the large scope of the issue. We talked things over internally and decided that we should find further assistance from outside the Matra. If you two have some time.
Alright, since you have...
Yes, large amounts of canned knowledge from unknown origins have been appearing on the market recently. According to some research, using large amounts of canned knowledge could lead to... Rumors also have it that some particularly dangerous canned knowledge has made its way... According to our current leads, it's highly likely that there are dealers selling canned knowledge outside the city, even as we speak.
You can count on
Oh, there's a lot coming around here.
It's Sino. What are you doing here?
Ah, it's you two. I'm currently in the middle of an investigation here. We'll have to chat some other There's been a recent case of canned knowledge smuggling. It seems that the...
Hey, what do you know?
I see. Well, the situation might be more problematic. Long story short, I was able to learn of the secret location where the canned knowledge is being sold. You're welcome to accompany me if you're interested.
Whoa, that sounds pretty complicated. Alright, let's go round up those bad guys.
I want to explore here first. There's something... Where was it? Behind her? Oh yeah, yeah. Oh my god. Come on. How? What the fuck? Bruh. Where's the last one I'm missing? Oh my god, it's over there. I see it.
I suppose this will do.
Miscalculated.
Better than nothing.
There was a Celia around here. Where was it? Oh, there it is. There's one. There was another one there. Right, whatever. Let's go see Ellie.
We'll need more where that came from.
Like a lamb to the slaughter.
By royal first reap, whirling snow.
I'll be back.
Damn it. You got away this time. I'll kill you next time. Oh, what are those guys? Let me go fight them. You stay there for a second. I'll be back.
Want a taste of my hammer?
On for me, covenant of the deep. Allow me.
I'll place my hammer.
So close. If only Kokomi's just was a little bit higher, I would have had a full ult there. What is our energy recharge at? 120. It's not bad. It needs to be a little bit higher though.
Is this all you got? Seems even less than last time.
What difference does it make? If you see something you like, buy it. If not, then keep walking.
They've been cracking down on us lately, so we don't have much on hand. If you see something that catches your eye, then now's your chance. There's no telling when we'll have more.
What does the Academia think they're doing? Alright, I'll take these here. Let me see what else you have. I don't see any real gems in this batch. It's all pretty...
150K. Show us the more.
Put the Mora down and your hands up.
It's Sino!
Hey, forget the goods! Let's split!
But don't forget the Mora!
Done! Not so fast! You can't escape with Paimon on the case!
What is this? He's got backup now? Doesn't it... I don't like the looks of this.
It's over. It's not like we're making a big cut anyway. I'm not losing my life here.
Huh? Did they really just
You
give
can
up
join.
like that?
Just like the others I've caught. They're not deep in the circle, just dealers at the bottom of the chain. All right. I have one question and one question only. Where did you get this canned knowledge?
The pickup location is different every time. The boss...
And when is the next...
He's telling the truth. Honest. Normally, we should have received a shipment. The stock we have right now is from 8 days ago, which is why there isn't much left.
I know exactly why they didn't receive. I suspect who's ever running this whole thing knew that I was coming. So they... When you were trying to escape, you said something about me working alone.
Are you kidding? We've known your name since day one in this business. But here we are.
They already knew all about me and were trying... These small fries are the only ones they leave out in the open. And if only we had another lead.
Huh? Oh, you...
Do you have a potential... That's right. I won't...
Oh! Sounds like we shouldn't ever let Sino meet
I see. Anyway, if you manage to learn anything, and as for you, I don't ever want to catch you buying canned knowledge again.
Okay.
Hey! What's with the ad?
What, you got a problem with that too? Listen, buying canned knowledge is a deal between... Think about it. If the academia is hoarding something as convenient and useful like canned knowledge, then they must have...
The academia has clearly published the potential dangers of canned knowledge. I just hope you understand that your action... If I ever catch you again... All right, Traveler.
Ha! You think...
Traveler, why don't we go talk to Dory? If Paimon
Fuck. Oh, I thought you could do co-op story mode. Apparently not.
To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship.
breathtaking.
Oh, I need to do this one, and then I can unlock. That's cool. Let's finish Sino's quest, and then do the start of that one. Act 5. Because I want to unlock the... name card. Who the fuck cares about that, bruh?
Let's move out.
Let's slow walk over there. I'll take my damn time.
Surely I should be to a growth spurt by now. Feel the
I can't do anything. I can't do anything. Damn. This person has screwed me over. But I don't want to tell them to leave.
Let's move out. Allow me.
I hope they understood that. Okay, cool.
Retribution!
I want to get my Sayu and then just roll up there. That'll be funny. Let me do that. Ready? Ready, ready, ready. I'm coming, I'm coming. Sayu attack. Sayu attack. Oh, they left. Okay. Thanks for the help, I guess. Oh, there it is. There's my cabbage. What were they anyway, though? I got 20. Is that enough for another one? No, it wasn't.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
53. Check that you and Mia. Oh wow. Oh wow. Double attack. Crit rate. Attack. Pyro damage bonus. Not bad.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
This is really good. This is really good. Okay. Okay, anyway. Let's return back to single player.
This? What difference does it make? If you see something you like, buy
Oh,
it.
come on.
If
From
not,
the
then
start?
keep walking.
They've been cracking down on us lately.
I don't see any real gems in this batch.
150.
Put the Mora down and your hands up.
It's Sino!
Hey, forget the goods! Let's split!
But don't forget the Mora!
Dun dun! Not so fast! You can't escape!
What is this? He's...
It's over.
Huh?
Just like the others I've caught. All right.
Well...
And when is...
He's telling the truth. Honest. The stock we have right now is from 8 days ago.
I know exactly. I suspect who's... When you were trying to...
Are you kidding? But here we...
These small If only we had a...
Huh?
Do you have... That's right.
Oh!
I see. And if you manage to... And as for you...
Okay, okay.
Hey!
What? You got... Think about it. If the
The Academia... I just hope you... If I ever... All right, Traveler.
Ha! You think you can scare me?
Traveler, why don't we go talk to Dory? She's got... if that... I see. So that's the latest scoop. Good thing you didn't rat me out. Otherwise, who knows where I'd have to be hiding to avoid attention. No idea. Sorry. I've already cashed out of the canned knowledge business. Huh? You mean you... That's right. With so much canned knowledge flooding the market, it was becoming impossible to fetch decent prices any... Besides, it seems that group of smugglers has practically taken over the market. It's a little rule of mine to never fight for a share of someone else. Plus, with regulations getting as tight as they are now... sounds like we came on it. Well, not completely. Granted, I don't know who's behind all the smuggling activity, but since you didn't sell me out... After all, those smugglers have really crossed the line, butting their way into the market like that. I hope their luck runs out soon. Hey! You just want to make more business for yourself. Don't underestimate its value. Think about it. You can gain all... Of course, not everyone needs that kind of knowledge, but in a market as big as Sumeru, there is plenty of demand.
Plus, the cost of production is relatively low, so even if dealers have to cover transportation costs, there's still an enormous profit to be made.
Then why does the Academia prohibit selling canned knowledge?
Being able to gain complex knowledge and become a scholar, everything in the world. Gaining knowledge is a complicated process. It requires learning, thinking, but with canned knowledge, one may simply skip all the hack first. You'll accept the knowledge as factual without a second thought, and you'll find it very hard to forget. And second, excess use of knowledge capsules over an extended time.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Traveler, you used canned knowledge before. Did you feel any?
Of course, using it sparingly is not an issue, but it's just like how medicine can be used to cure diseases. Anyway, back to the point. There'll be consequences if the sale of canned knowledge by those smugglers is left unchecked. And what's worse, you're playing right into their hands by focusing only on the canned knowledge that's made its way into the market. As far as I know, their real purpose is to distribute information about the Court of Desolation. That's where the
Court of Desolation? What's that?
Rumor has it that it's a site of ruins from the age of King Deshret. It's said that with the treasures inside, one can see. Word on the street is that there'll be an auction taking place in the desert. They're auctioning. Once I heard about the auction, I began to suspect that all the canned knowledge popping up on the market is just a diversion. I'd wager that their real target is the Court of Desolation, because studying those ruins is not just a simple matter. It requires knowledge. As for the auction, on the other hand, no one can say for sure that they will ever succeed in finding the Court of...
Sounds to Paimon like we better head to the
That's right. And now that I've shared all that valuable info with you, it's time to introduce our limited edition desert travel kit. It comes complete with a map straight to the auction location. As I said, I also have to make preparations before I sell. I've got it. 500,000 mora per kit. That's quite the... What? No need to worry, little one. Sino's the one heading this investigation. All you'll need to do is tell him to go to the Merchants Guild and pay the bill once the mission is completed. Just, be sure to... I'm sure the former General Mahamatra of the Academia would never leave any debt unpaid. Oh, the Mora. I can see it already. Loads of shiny Mora coming Dory's way.
We'd better get going. If Dory... Sino! We got news for you. They're hosting an auction in the desert.
The Court of Desolation. I won't ask how you came by this intel, but is it reliable?
We also heard that the Court of Desolation...
Partially. It was a secret place built by a dark... According to past research, one must However, if they are using the canned knowledge as a way to move information and recruit researchers, then I suppose your lesson research. After all, legends claim that whoever obtains death is often the greatest grievance for many people. That's why some continue to research it, regardless of it being a restricted subject. Do you know where the auction is taking place? Good.
Huh? People...
That's right. Don't worry.
That's Sino...
Where is it? Oh, oh my god, it was right there. What are you gonna unlock? Give me something good. That was okay.
Try out my illustrious name.
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think that doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes— you must be Sino. I've heard a lot about you. You've got quite a reputation. And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even—
That's right!
Ha! Have you really thought it through? You're not just doing this for recognition, are you, Sino? My employer said that he's willing to compromise as long as you just walk away. He could, for example, reduce the amount of canned knowledge on the market. I'm sure that would help your investigation. On top of that, he's willing to give you a cut of the profit. So you see, you get both Mora and—
Is that so? Well, I can't think of a reason why I'd accept.
Sorry, no can do. We're getting paid to ensure you disappear. Since you won't turn back—
That's close enough. New country. Nowhere to run!
Just want to check. Oh. Okay. They always give the characters noblesse. I don't know why. Kurt, right? Right.
You are not welcome here. Nowhere to run.
Judgment is upon us.
Guilty.
How regretful.
You're in over your head, son. Let's get out of here.
No need. Even if we apprehend them, I apologize. You should be careful from now.
Wait, hold on.
You'd be surprised. Anyway, just be careful. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very long time. Waiting, yes. I was carrying out a mission with one of my superiors. My superior was injured while protecting me. And we struggled to gain control of the situation.
Whoa.
He survived with a fractured wrist. It took 2 months for him to recover. But luckily, there weren't any— His name is Taj Radkani. A very Anyway.
Don't worry, Paimon will—
Good. And once this is all over—
So hot. If only there was some shade for us to cool off on.
We still have a long way to go. Of course.
Care to—
Just try to stay focused. Use your will. Take one step after another.
Okay, if you say— Just look around. It's just sand and desert. There aren't any monsters for miles around.
Watch out. Those weren't just normal scores. See? There are marked numbers on their pincers. Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. We are surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see.
This place is super dangerous.
Something's not right. Stay still. Here's the answer.
Huh? What?
A miniature tracking device made by the Ksharawar. But this device wasn't licensed for mass production.
Whoa! Paimon never knew.
They probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight with the mercenaries earlier. It was a frantic fight.
Well, good thing you were.
No, let's keep heading to the auction.
Take flight! By royal allow me! They're back again! How many of them are there? Is this where the auction is? Yeah, not a single.
We didn't waste any time getting here after we defeated those mercenaries. But even so, they still knew we were.
Aw, what's.
We searched the area. They couldn't have moved all the knowledge cap.
Alright, let's take a. Let's move out.
Did you find anything?
No, nothing in particular.
It's possible there weren't many knowledge capsules containing. But don't worry. Come back and meet me here after some time has passed. I'm sure something will come. They packed up in a hurry and didn't have time to carry off all their goods. Once they think we've left the premises, they'll be back to pick up their belongings.
Oh, Paimon. Okay, we'll start.
Yes. And
Let's move out.
I want to get that chest. Let's hope I don't get a cutscene.
Ugh, so tired. Further? Let's go.
Damn. What a great placement. I didn't even see it.
Oz, rebuild! Whirling snow!
So this is the thrill of adventure.
guy behind all this, aren't ya? Alright, tip!
I didn't act immediately when he showed up. He is not the primary instigator, but he—
Yes, impressive. You certainly live up to your—
Huh? Greedy?
Once everyone knew you were coming, all the canned knowledge dealers abandoned their goods and fled. Since all the goods were just left here unsupervised, I thought—
You must know who's manufacturing and selling the canned knowledge, correct?
No, I'll talk. But before that, if we stay here, chances are that someone will see me with you.
All right.
How about my home in Aru Village?
Fine. Let's head out.
Listen, buddy, you better not...
Let's move out.
Come on now.
Ooh,
Do you really
quest.
think I'd try to pull anything under Sino's watch? Seriously, what can I even do?
Who's the quest from? Oh, this guy.
Dad, you're back! Oh, we have guests?
This is my daughter, Seeming. She can— Why don't you run along now, dear?
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows Sino in our business.
Paimon is Paimon, and this...
To be honest, I really didn't expect to see Sino, the lone operator, working with any partners. When I saw the tracker start moving— But even though you caught me, I'd still—
Why is that?
Everything, from the manufacturing of canned knowledge, to the sales and even splitting the profits. Every step of the process involves dozens. Everyone will try their best to defend this industry that we've— And even if you manage to win in the end, no one will thank you. If anything, you yourself might even feel remorse.
Everyone has their own reasons for what they do.
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guest.
Don't mention it. I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar into—
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy some—
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Didn't you say that everyone's in it for the massive profits? That should—
Actually, my daughter was born with a chronic disease, so she has a relatively— That's why she never really had any friends to play with, and why she locks herself up. As for me, I was just an average merchant. I would wait until one day, someone reached out—
Selling canned—
That's right. With all the mora I made, I could finally afford— There are many others like me. Smuggling canned knowledge might seem— I wanted to tell you all this so that maybe you could understand and change your mind. Please.
Oh no. That means that if we prevent the sale of canned knowledge...
I must get to the— I can find someone to help treat your child.
I somehow knew you would say that. But having your word to help my daughter, you'll find some goods I received just recently.
Whoa. Look!
Yes. All neatly packed away. Small producers couldn't possibly support such a large quantity of goods. Could the academia have a hand?
Huh? Look! These seem different from...
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this? Yes, it's a Matra seal. I started to suspect that someone in the academia might be involved when I found the tracker earlier. The pieces have now all fallen into place. No wonder they don't want me to investigate. Could I ask you for a favor, Traveler? Since all this canned knowledge came from the academia, If we can enter the repository, but considering you'll need to be the one who checks the record.
Sure thing.
I'll also keep working here in the meantime. We can get more information on other dealers from Bahari.
Let's move out.
Hello, we meet again. How's the investigation? Oh, so you were able to find Sino after all. I hope he's doing all right. I read the letter, and must admit that I hadn't expected things to be... It's all right. We were... I can tell that he really trusts you. Even I don't usually have authorization to enter. That's right. Granted, the academia is very supportive when it comes... However, some forms of research have proven to be so dangerous that the Matra have to step in and put... But some information may be retained as a record to warn later researchers. Follow me. I'll show you. The restricted repository.
Okay, since Sino is vouching for you, I suppose we can trust you. But I'd suggest avoiding any other research files.
Huh. So this is the restricted repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it. This is a first for both you.
There are many who do not openly converse with others within the academia. But even so, there are very few who I feel could be trusted with a real secret. Even though he's no longer in the academia, I still trust him. The files are over there. Just make it quick.
Whoa, there's a lot to read here. Have you found... Huh, it reminds Paimon of Sino's former partner.
His former partner? That would be Taj Radkani. But you're not far off. Mortada Radkani...
What? Taj's son went to...
Why do you sound so surprised?
It's just that... they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known. All I knew...
No. Unfortunately, there isn't. He took it... You've heard about Taj, right? I would say he's probably pushing 50 this year, which makes him one of the most He used to be Sino's only partner.
Ah, right. I heard Sino mention that before. I wonder if it had anything...
Taj was already very well known by the time, so when Mortada came to study at the academia, everyone had high expectations of him. He had to face a lot of pressure. Then he had an unpleasant dispute with his father, but they were eventually able to work things out. Not long after they had reckoned, Taj arrested his son and put him behind bars. He begged for... Shortly after, Mortada slit his own throat with the pieces of a broken bowl. By the time Taj... Since then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face. I guess that's why he chose to move to administrative work.
I had no idea that happened.
That's awful.
Wait, don't tell me you're starting to suspect possible. But this is Taj we're talking about.
But if you claim that the canned knowledge was originating from the act because he was the only one who could have recently gone through... There are so many files about those ruins. However, if the files were made into canned knowledge...
But even...
According to the legends, the treasures inside the Court of Desolation could allow... Though I don't really believe Taj would ever try to do something like that. I'm just telling you what I know. Do you have any questions?
Paimon's
kinda confused. What should...
Oh, now that I think about it, there's no way so many boxes could ever get through without drawing any attention. Don't worry, Tosh.
Alrighty then.
Just take a little 5-minute break.
Respect must be given to the will of every creature. Each fish in the ocean swims in its own direction. Yae Publishing House has released numerous works that lay out military strategy in a simple and pragmatic way. Those are my favorite. To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship. Respect must be given to the will of every creature. Each fish in the ocean swims in its own direction.
All right. Yeah.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipment?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
Huh. Well, yes, but isn't that pretty normal? The academia consumes so many resources each day, everything from cooking ingredients, raw materials, even equipment for experiments. It's normal for goods to be coming in and out.
Right, but we're looking for shipments with a Matra seal. Have you seen any like that?
That I'm not too sure of. I normally wouldn't notice whether the goods have any seals or not. Maybe you should ask someone else.
Let's move out.
Excuse me, have you seen any large...
Huh?
I'm just checking to ensure...
Well, I can't say it's unusual. There's a Kashar researcher who's been making frequent shipments recently. When I asked him about it, he said they just contained a bunch of old worn-out machines. The Kashar, but he's been making a lot of shipments lately.
And you didn't find that
Well, the boxes were stamped with a Matra seal. Why should I bother? Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe they forged. A man named Taj came here and told me that he'd already inspected.
Possible. There must be some sort of mistake. There's no way Taj... No, I won't believe it. Taj is an honorable man. Someone must be trying to frame him. Wait, I know another Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
As I've already told you, I don't have any way to contact Taj. A few Eremites showed up looking for Taj yesterday, and he met with them in his office. I was standing outside. Before I realized it, the door opened, and Taj left with the group of them. But Taj didn't come to work today, so I've also started to feel a little concerned about the whole thing.
A group of Eremites? Could Taj...
No way. Taj is just like Sino. They're considered heroes among the Matra. There's no way that he would... Fine.
Hey, don't let it get to you just yet. We'll get to the bottom of this once and for all.
So, this is Taj's place. There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Well, what should we do then? Do we break in?
No. Well, anyway, we're still not sure if he's the real culprit. Probably not a good idea to go in without permission. You're right. Even if we apply for a warrant... What's this?
It's a paper full of names written on it. Oh, and a map. Nabil, can you make any sense of...
Yes. This is definitely Taj. These are the transactions between Taj and some other people. From the look of the numbers, the whole operation involves more than 300 people, including dozens of celebrities. These are famous scholars, merchants, mercenaries. I have a feeling that Sino might be unaware of what he's up against. There's no way anyone could face such a large organization on their... You're right, that's just who he is. As for the map, it appears to indicate the location of the Court of Desolation. Let's take it to Sino and let him decide how to proceed. If Taj really has turned on his honor and committed these terrible acts, I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well.
All right, we'll give these to Sino. Well, Sino, what do you make of it?
Taj. It's been a while since I last saw him. From what I remember, he is a straight-laced man. Although he would resort to extreme measures from time to time, he would never do anything against his beliefs.
So do you think he's the one behind all this?
I'm still not sure. I cannot imagine how devastating the incident with Mortada was for him. Nor can I deny the possibility that people can change. Whether it's out of love for his son or for other reasons, we have to see for ourselves to judge him. Or rather, the person he's become. That's right. It's clear that he had a hand in this case, yet he made no report of it. That's also why I need to see him. I must ask his reasoning, and time is ticking.
It's gonna be a long walk. Oh, it's above. Oh, I can cross here though. What's my sigils at? 44. How do I get up there?
Let's move out.
How am I gonna get up there? From here, probably.
Breathtaking.
I swear if it's below, I'm gonna be pissed. No, it's not. It's here. It's not below, it's here. Good shit.
Let's move out. Hold the line. We should make the most
Oh,
of
there's a
these
chest there. I'm gonna have to miss out on that.
Let's move out.
So this is the Court of Desolation. Are there really any treasures buried here? Oh, Paimon's kinda nervous. Could it be dangerous?
Don't worry. You'll be safe with me.
Look! These walls have definitely seen better days. Was there some sort of fight here? Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Let's just make sure I don't miss the chest. Whoa, what's that?
Whoa! Is it just Paimon? Or did that passageway just rotate? It's not gonna start moving again, is it? Either way, we should be careful. A passage! Hopefully that's our way in. That eye seems to be staring right at us. This place gives Paimon the creeps. You go first.
Oh, don't make me have to rotate again. Bruh. That's annoying. Oh crap. I don't need your fucking steps, bruh.
By royal trust rebuild, covenant of the deep.
No chest? Okay. I am not missing out on sigils.
Taj.
Ah, Sino. It's been some time since I've seen you last. I trust you are doing well. Seeing that you've made it all the way here, you must be on the cusp of wrapping up your investigation, I presume. Even faster than I expected.
That's right. This case is nearly closed. But was it all your doing?
Yes, it was me.
Then explain why.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say
I find that hard to...
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end. When you're young, you press forward, unattached, living solely for the justice in your heart. But as you begin to age, I was the same. I never questioned my actions until Murtada died. I could feel the I was completely dedicated to all that I did, but as I grew older, I found myself feeling alone. Murtada was sent to prison by my own hands. I set myself on this painful path, My son hated me till I failed him as a father. But now I have a chance to make it right. A chance to reunite with him. The Court of Desolation.
So, did...
See this door behind me? Behind it, I'm so close, Sino. If only you hadn't...
Enough conjecture. In the end, the treasures you...
Since you're so sure, why don't you just let me open the door and see then?
No. I sense danger behind that door. There will be dire consequences the moment you...
I beg you, as an old partner, can you... Surely you get it by now. Doing your job without mercy will only drive people away from you. I'm the prime example.
I don't overthink things. If there is only one way for me to defend my principles, then...
Seems there's no convincing you. All right then. Let's see if your polearm skills have improved at all. This power is mine!
Your strength.
You feel it, don't you? I'm stronger than you remember. This is only a taste of it.
Uh-oh. We have...
I won't let you open that door.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop me.
I'll do what I have.
I still remember when we first became partners. Even after all this time, you still haven't changed.
You haven't changed either. You left that list of names. All of this was just part of the act you were putting on. What happened just... I had my suspicions from the beginning, but I couldn't be sure until we fought. If he really had changed, he never planned on opening the door.
Seems our time is running short. Let me make this quick then. After Mortada died, my spirit was crushed. For a long... That is when I was approached by someone who wished to collaborate and find the Court of Desolation to get... People from every walk of life are involved. They are relentless in their search, pouring countless more and...
No wonder banning the research wasn't it.
I'm a flesh and blood human like anyone else, so I obviously hesitated and considered it. The thought of bringing my son back tugged at my heart. But in the end, I suddenly came to a realization amidst my suffering. The Court of Desolation. A place that once drove people. As long as this place exists, people will recklessly seek it out, just as Mortada did. Generation after generation. Regardless of the cost, let it be buried beneath the sand forever. Once the Court of Desolation is gone, there will no longer be anyone obsessed with seeking it out. That's right. I acted as if I had abandoned my convictions but that wasn't enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice. To add to the problem, the organization is so powerful that they even have members working within the academia.
So, you pretended to...
Yes. And anyway, this place is collapsing. You must...
Aren't you leaving too?
His fate is already sealed. There is no life left inside him. He planned it all from the very beginning, risking being treated as a traitor to collaborate with them.
Regardless, I made a grave... I was always so busy with work that I Finding this place was his biggest wish. Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me. I'll leave all those people on the list to you.
There's nothing to be sorry for. If you see Mortada...
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
All right, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Because we are Matra.
I actually didn't expect that twist.
Huh? The Court of Desolation has...
Just as Taj said, that being buried in quicksand is its rightful end. To them, as long as there's more to be made, their only goal is to make massive profits off of dangerous research. Taj, that's an opportunity that I will...
We'll help too.
Thank you. Just leave the rest to me. So, that's what I'm...
4 days. 4 days. Crap. Do this.
We meet again. Thank you so much for all your help.
Nabil, what are you...
Convicts from the desert are being escorted through Caravan Ribat, so I'm here to keep an eye on things. This should be... The last few days have been quite the ride. At first, the mercenary groups on the list were putting up quite a fight. They made several desperate attempts to cover up the... After that, people on the list started to put pressure on the higher-ups within the academia.
And? Then...
Well, then we received word that Taj Rudkhani had sacrificed himself on the case. The Matra then moved together against the enemy. We cleared out the traitors from within the academia. Some of them managed to get out of the academia, but still failed to escape. The scattered criminals were captured all across Sumer. I even heard that someone was about to escape to Fontaine, but was still apprehended just at the border. Having more...
So that's the end of it. Catching everyone up. It was a lot of work, but...
That's right. Thanks again for... As for the mysterious person who hit the mercenary camp, that must be... Speaking of which, have you been in touch with Sino these days? He was walking with someone I didn't recognize, and then before I...
Sure thing, Nabil. You...
Don't worry about me.
Is it Dory? It might be Dory. Oh no, it's Tinari.
Trying to single-handedly bring 300 people to justice must feel pretty exhilarating. But I can assure you this is certainly not the best solution.
I'm aware. However, I learned something unexpected during interrogation. Mortada had lived in his father's shadow all his life. After Mortada died, the organization tried to use Taj's shame regarding his son to add him to their ranks, toying with others' minds, treating lives like dirt.
Fine, I understand. This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants. Here, take some just in case you need them. If thrown into the mud, the trap will grow rapidly and disperse a pollen that has a paralyzing effect. I don't have much use for the traps these days, but maybe you will and can help.
Sino! Tainari! Oh, so Tainari must be who Nabil saw earlier. Are you...
That's right. Sino asked me to collect some medicinal herbs to treat a girl named Simin. I also dropped by just to check for any injuries. He seems to be fine physically, but... And Sino, relax. You don't always have to look so serious, you know? Why don't you play more genius
How is Kale these?
She's grown a bit taller, but her grades could use some improvement. She still made many mistakes on her last test, even after I had marked all the important content in the book for her. Her condition seems to be improving lately, so I plan on having her go outside more.
Huh? You mean college?
I've asked her to host some ad hoc lectures to teach the dangers of canned knowledge. Although we've apprehended all the criminals behind the recent smuggling case, there are so I decided to ask her to work on...
I will.
If anything else happens, the three of...
I've already caught those who were preparing to... Even if some criminals did slip through our fingers, they would...
What about you, Sino?
It's still not time for me to rest yet. Those who die... I've been thinking about what Taj said in the Court of Desolation these last few... I just hope my own change will come slowly, so that I can... That way. Those who... Just as I gained courage from my own superiors. And my partner. I'll be fine. There are many things many people want to... One day, I'll gather some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions.
Alright, that's that. Yeah, I'm not gonna have time to do these two. And I don't know when I'm gonna stream next, so... Quick start it. It's fine.
Things in Sumeru have settled down now. Paimon bets people will be coming up with new and interesting...
I'll just do this off stream. Actually, let me see. Let's see. Let's navigate. If it's quick, I can get through the story.
How about, huh? There's a new bulletin board here. And it... But fungi are months! Let's go check out the tournament.
Can I make up this? Yes, I can.
Welcome, contestants, to the Niludpala Cup Beast Tamers Tournament. I am Kautilya, a senior Amorta researcher and the organizer of today's tournament. I'm sure you're probably all very intrigued by the idea of fighting fungi and excited at the prospect of our amazing prizes. But at the same time, you may well have some concerns about the safety of this tournament. Worry not, the wisdom orb we've developed exclusively for this event makes use of Amorta's most advanced intellectual boost technology. It is so please cast your reservations aside and enter the tournament with confidence. Also, it gives me great pleasure to announce that this event is sponsored by Mr. Elhingen, a renowned businessman from Fontaine who has generously provided a... And if anyone is able to prove themselves capable of carrying out... The only other condition is that the winner must agree to carry on Mr. Elhingen's...
Whoa! Paimon can't believe that rich guy threw 60 million mora at this event. Also, hosted by an academia scholar, huh? So, why don't we enter the tournament and see if this wisdom orb thingy actually works? No! And he sounded really confident. Paimon's curious about how this mysterious fungi taming... Although they've caused this trouble in the past, the fungi aren't just aggressive monsters. Since there's no longer any safety concerns, we don't need... Besides, if if we do well in the tournament, we'll be able to earn some extra mora. There are basically no drawbacks. Yep, that looks like we sign up over there. Huh? Looks like the people ahead of us.
Golden Comet and Silver Companion.
Huh? You know us?
You're a tough duo if the posters are to be believed. Some mercenaries who managed to escape from you painted your portraits, warning...
Paimon doesn't know whether to be flattered or to try and explain that we aren't as scary as the rumors suggest.
Unfortunately, the rules of this tournament state that beast tamers aren't allowed to use their weapons, or even fight each other directly. Your impeccable combat skills won't be any use to you here. The tournament is about capturing fungi, training them, and commanding them in combat. There's no way of knowing whether commanding fungi is a...
That's true. We've never captured a fungus. Wait a second! You don't look like a staff member!
The name's Sania. I used to work for the Eremites, taming grumpy sumpter beasts. Ended up with a reputation for being a beast tamer, so they got me involved. Anyway, my name ain't worth remembering. I'm just an illiterate nobody. Well, I'm good. I do have a lot of experience taming beasts, though. Want me to teach you? You guys are worth me getting to know, as allies or opponents. Because either way, you can get rid of some obstacles for me in this competition.
Well, that was blunt. It's definitely better to have an expert teach us than figure everything out on our own, right?
All right, then. Take this wisdom orb.
She gets right to the...
This is where you'll capture your fungi. The fungi in this area are highly compatible with the Wisdom Orb, and they're ideal for training and competing with. The Wisdom Orb can capture and store fungi. I recommend giving each fungus a code name to make commanding them easier. For example, this one next to me is Pyro 1, which means Pyrofungus number 1.
You just go off their element and then number them? Seems kind of boring to Paimon. This fungus looks pretty lively. Why don't we call it Bouncy Happy Shroom?
Thanks, but no thanks. I've got my own way of naming them, and I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah, you're probably used to calling it Pyro 1 anyway. All right, we'll stop.
Expecting me to read that shit. What do I look like? What the hell is this thing? 1 second. What are these guys doing?
Take flight.
They didn't even give me anything. Wait, what? Oh, that's what you do. Cool. Tingle shroom, I like that.
Paimon's a fungi naming expert. Every one of these will sound really cool when you call them out in the arena. The round hat on this little guy's head kinda looks like a drum, don't you think? The first thing that came to Paimon's mind when she saw it was, if you hit it on the head, it's definitely gonna go bing bong. Oh, look how happy it looks. That means it likes the name. Aw, Bongo Head's just like a little boy. a fungus before. From now on, we need to look out for each other, Bongo Head. Okay, let's go catch some more.
Okay. I don't need a Dory constellation, but Capture Zone 2. What is that about? Oh, it's making me go all the way over there. You know what, I'll do these later. It's probably the same thing over and over again. That's that. There's something else I wanted to do. Right, get this. 65. Good, good, good. Let's go off of that stupid tree. I did hit. Cool, cool, cool. Offer you. And now let's go to the tree. We'll be halfway. Oh, 2. Nice. That's that. I think that's it, right? Okay, that's that. Let's stop here. Let's continue this. Next time we should be able to... This should be done. Next time we should be able to do this and this.